What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video on Rainbow Six Siege. Now, the patch notes for the technical test server have just been released today, and this is what they say. Testing a variety of systems and changes on the next test server. This is part of our ongoing effort to test future features before implementing them in the live game, such as any features presented in the test server do not have a final release date and are subject to change. More information about each change will be shared prior to the release. Please also note that our balancing changes planned for patch 1.2 are included in this test server. You can find more details about those changes, including the nerf to Lion, in here. Now, we'll go into that later, but it says here, for the first thing that's going to be on the test server, we have the pick and ban system. Now, the pick and ban system is basically go into a match. This was said it was going to happen for the pro leagues, but I guess it's also going to be implemented on the technical test server for us to actually try out. And basically what it is you can go into a game, you can go into the settings, and basically you can say, hey, I don't want this I don't want this operator, I don't want this operator in the game, and basically you cannot play those operators. And if you want to, you can go back and unlock them and be like, okay, now we're going to be able to use them in a different match. Also, we have the weapon sight misalignment, where basically when you're aiming down the sights, there'll be some minor errors where like your bullets will, or your shots will not go where you're basically aiming at. We also have the counter diffuser. This is basically going to implement a new audio feedback when disabling the diffuser, because sometimes, as you all know, when disabling a diffuser, sometimes the attacking players can't hear when someone's diffusing the diffuser unless you have some like high quality headphones with like some round sound or something like that. But if you're just using a normal headset that doesn't have like high end quality, sometimes you can't hear the diffusers. I've seen it before, where a player put down a diffuser, runs at the window, and is waiting out there, and I can hear someone diffusing it, and I'm yelling at him like, they're diffusing, but they don't hear it. And then by that time they find out, they have defused the bomb, and basically we lose that round. We also have the Dropshotting, where basically instead of going when you're standing position to a crouch or to a prone, you're aiming down the sights will be basically taken out, and you'll be shift to a hip fire stance. And once you're actually prone, then you can go back into your aiming down the sights, which is basically going to help the drop shotting thing, where people can run around and just quickly drop down and do a drop shot. We also have observation tool management. With the additional observation tool coming to the game, we need to rework how players interact with them. This new system will come with a cleaner UI and better player experience overall. We also have something brand new. It's going to be some of our players will receive a deployable bulletproof camera as a secondary gadget. Now, it doesn't say exactly who's going to be having it, who's going to be having this bulletproof camera. Will it be the attackers or the defenders? My opinion, if it's the defenders, it's going to be kind of pointless, because we already have Valkyrie. We already have the cameras in the entire map that we already have access to. It will be very understandable if they gave it to the attackers, because instead of us using our drones to kind of scope out the area, once the drones are gone, we have no way of looking for the enemy unless you have Jacoby, who can actually hack the cameras. But in order to do that, you got to down an enemy, hack their cell phone, and be able to take the cameras. Now, if we had an ability to be able to have a bulletproof camera that we can actually put up on the wall or set up somewhere, we can have a better view of. So for example, let's say you're going to a building, you want to cover your flank, but you don't have enough people, or you're down to 2 people and you need to cover your flank. You could set up a camera and be able, and the ones who are down can actually watch that camera and let you know, hey, someone's coming in from behind you. So that would be very, very understandable if they gave it to the attacking players. But it doesn't say here who's going to be having this bulletproof camera. We also have operator speeds. Now, it says here 3-speed operators are going to be slightly slower, 1-speed operators are going to be slightly faster. Small increase to movement with handguns out, automatic sidearms excluded, no movement speed penalty for shield operators when the shield is on their back. So basically what they're saying here, when you pull in out your, let's say you're a three-speed operator, and you pull out your handgun, you're going to run a slightly bit faster than you are with your main gun. Also, there's going to be no penalty for shield operators. So let's say you're having a shield, most people kind of put away their shield, pull out the pistol, thinking it's actually going to make them go faster, which it actually doesn't. So what they're going to do now is they're going to remove that penalty when deploying a shield while running, and just make it be that whatever the speed the operator is, and he has the shield out, there's going to be no penalty, no shield penalty when it's on their back. So like it says here, no speed movement penalty for shield operators when the shield is on their back. So like I said, when people sometimes take out their pistol thinking they're going to run faster, it doesn't really make them run fast. They're still running the same way as they were when they had their shield out. That's going to change, and the shield operators are going to be able to run faster. We also have an Echo buff that's going to be implemented into the technical test server. We're looking at giving Echo a second yokai drone and adjusting the retargeting range of his gadget. The goal is to encourage him to take more risks throughout the round. Now, as we all know, Echo only has one drone. Once that drone is taken out, it's done for yokai, and basically Echo is just a normal operator who just runs around and shoots people. Now, if he had two drones, it'll make him a bit more helpful to the game, where he can have like two drones, one's taken out, save one for the last round, when they're trying to defuse it, deploy one right away, go in, disorient them, and basically you have that second drone as like a reserve, or basically to help out in the game, and he's no longer basically useless in the game. We also have known issues. Clubhouse appears in custom games but not listed as playable. If the player leaves the game while the yokai drones are deployed, they will disappear. Lone Wolf Terrorist Hunt does not launch on first try. Occasionally, players can be stuck in their spawns. I've never experienced any of these some of these errors or some of these known issues, but I'm pretty sure if they're on here, people have probably experienced them. And that is pretty much all we have for the technical test server patch notes that will be released. There's no release date on when the technical test server will go live, considering today is a Wednesday, or actually, yep, today's a Wednesday? Trying to figure out here. Yep, today's a Wednesday. Considering today's a Wednesday, there's no any like information on when the technical test server is going to be released. We can probably get an SN, maybe it might be released on a Friday, or it might be released next week on a Tuesday. Sometimes they release the technical test server, they open it up on a Tuesday, but I have a feeling it's going to be on a Friday, sometime early Friday morning, or maybe early or Friday afternoon. If you guys want to read this for yourself and also read more about the Lion nerf that's going to be implemented to the game, and also about the new no mid-season reinforcements that they'll no longer be doing, links will be in the description down below. I'll also put a link to this patch notes in the description down below. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification to get notifications on my Rainbow Six Siege content. Until then, guys, I'll be seeing you all later. Peace out.